Hello everyone, it's Amadou again back with another video from The Reflection. Today's topic is going to be about fatherhood slash motherhood. So there's a show called Insecure. I'm not sure if many of you guys watch it, but it is a show that talks about relationships, talks about, different struggles that we go through as millennials trying to make it out in this 21st century. Just, different things that may come up. And one of the topics that came up on the last episode was about one of the main characters, Lawrence. I mean, he's a father for the first time. He's kind of challenged by going through the different aspects of what it means to be a father, from the aspect of wanting to have his own separate time with the child to the aspects of not really necessarily being there the way that he's needed, to be there for his child. So, he ended up having a baby with one of the other characters on the show, and it was a kind of awkward situation because, from the beginning, she kept saying that she was going to take care of the child by herself, and it wasn't going to necessarily be that she needed his help. So now the baby's born and he's trying to make the effort to be a part of the child's life, but she's almost doing everything she can to minimize his role. And I'm going to share a clip with you guys. I just want to see how you guys feel after you watch the clip. Maybe you guys can leave some comments. We can try to have like a, discussion on my YouTube channel about it. Because like I said, it's a very interesting clip. It actually shows you how much men may go through challenges and obstacles to try to be fathers, but, not necessarily seeing it from the mother's point of view or the mother's perspective. I think that this show did a really great job to give us that breakdown. So I will play the clip for you now, and I'll let you guys develop your feedback. Then I'll come back and ask some questions. Thank you.
Home, it don't have to be a physical place or a familiar face. Somewhere that you feel safe, it can't escape when you wanna be alone. Oh, yeah, you can find it wherever you are. Where we sit with the birds, nature or nurture is hers. Yeah, it's bigger than us. You belong to me. And I think about the girl. All she wanted was to save the world. But this got to stop within, and now I'm gone. Got the keys to my own door, and I take them where I go. I set the tone, I set the code for home. I got the keys to my own door, and I take them where I go. I set the tone and the code for home. Searching for security and honesty. While it's all been done and everything, I want to free all of my forgotten dreams. I lost it all so suddenly. Ooh yeah, oh yeah, such a stupidity.
I know. It's open. I know.
What's wrong, Ja? Huh? What you upset about today?
He's okay. It's just his fussy hour.
Oh, what's wrong? You mad daddy a little late? Huh? You ready to go? Yo, you got his backpack?
Yeah, but what about the car seat?
I got the one you told me to. It's installed in the rental. We're good to go. It's okay. It's
Hey, let me help him just a second.
No, I got it.
Just let me have him. I can calm him down a little bit.
Okay, I've only had him for 2 seconds.
Come. Yeah. You know that I don't think this is a good idea.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
I mean, him staying overnight in a strange new place. I don't think that's a good idea.
What are you talking about? We talked about this. It's walking
I know, but I'm
distance.
just not comfortable with him going with you when he's like this.
Jesus Christ. Why do you keep acting like I can't handle this? What is wrong with you?
I don't trust you.
Are you fucking serious? Condola, stop acting like I'm a fucking stranger. I'm his father.
You're barely ever here. And you never check in, not about his swimming or food. And you don't even give me more than 3 hours notice when you're not coming.
I have a job, okay? I check in when I can.
But what if we needed something? Like the time I had to ask Tiffany to take me and Eli to urgent care.
What the hell? Why didn't you tell me that? I could have...
Well, what were you gonna do? Not fly down on a Tuesday? You get to come in and play part-time good dad after I've already fixed everything.
All right, look, I'm trying here, okay? This shit is hard for me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What part is hard for you? Oh, the free time or the full night's sleep? Which part?
Shut up! You never talked to me. You never even pretended to give me a chance.
I gave you a chance and you moved away.
Yeah, to take a job I already had before you blew my life up.
Blew your life up?
Yeah.
You are not a fucking victim.
Well, you made a decision without me, and now you're trying to use it as an excuse to keep him from me.
Wow. You know what? This half in, half out shit, it isn't working for me. He's not going with you.
Yo, give me my son.
No!
I'm tired of this, all right? I'm not doing this with you anymore. We don't have to talk. But just know I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get my son, with or without you.
What did you just say?
You heard me.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Now that you've watched that episode clip, how do you feel about it? Do you think that Condola was coming off a bit too harsh? You know, knowing that Lawrence is a first-time father and he wants to make all the effort he can just to be a part of his child's life? Or do you feel like Lawrence was wrong? For me, I'm kind of split. It's tough because when you actually see what the mother goes through and you see what the father goes through, like she said, it's almost as if he gets to be free of all responsibilities and he doesn't have to worry about that. Granted, she did say she was the one that wanted to deal with that, but, you know, as a man, you have to take more responsibility. Sometimes we let our emotions or we let how we feel get in the middle of what we really want. And, you know, some people take it literally, other people don't, but it oftentimes leaves us in turmoil. I think that's why there's so much confusion stemming from that episode because, you know, he wants to be the best father he can be. He wants to be a part of that child's life, but she doesn't really want that for him in terms of the way that he wants it. Even down to the fact, you know, like you saw in the clip, he wants to take the baby away for a week. She agreed and she was okay with it until the baby kept crying. And then it came up that she wasn't comfortable to the point that she even told him she didn't trust him. So you can have a child with someone you don't trust and you can allow yourself to get sexually on that level with someone you're not really that connected to. It's kind of harsh. But a lot of men go through it. And it's kind of tough because it goes to show you how much it's important to have a commitment or have some type of established relationship first before you get to that place. Because now if you're trying to make it work the way that they are and they're no longer together, it's impossible. You know, it's almost as if one person is going to forever hold leverage and the other person is going to be forever trying to find their best footing to try to get where they can within that relationship. So with that clip, you know, I hope you guys are able to formulate, you know, a proper mindset, a proper understanding of what it is that, you know, each person goes through. Like I said, it's tough. I'm split. I don't really have an answer. I don't really know how to even begin to understand it, you know, from that point of view, because I've seen both. I've witnessed how much it may feel like you're stuck. You can't really have an opportunity to get out. You know, you want to be able to do something or be able to do whatever it is you have the intentions of doing, but you can't because you're limited. And it makes sense. You know, the other person's a little bit more freer or they have more chances. And, you know, just like how I said with her, I get where she's coming from because she's the one that's with the child all the time. If the child is frustrated, if the child's upset, she's the one that's there, not him. So she gets to be the one to determine almost, okay, well, I know my child's not comfortable. How do I know that? Because I'm always there. He could eventually get to that point too, but he has to be a little bit more consistent. It's easier for her to say that because she's always there. It's harder for him to see it because he's thinking just because I want to have access to my child, I should be able to. But we all know it doesn't work like that. I mean, you got to be able to have a schedule almost. You know, you got to be there. And he tries to do that. Like he comes, I think, every Tuesday. He comes down from San Francisco down to LA to try to be with the child. But it's not the same as you actively being there. So I saw that clip. I thought it was a perfect discussion, and I thought it would be an amazing conversation for us to have. So what do you think? Share your thoughts below. Let me know how you feel about it. Until next time, thank you and peace.